Morning guys, today we're going to do a lot of weeding. There's going to be no fencing today. A lot of you are probably like, yes, no fencing, but we have a lot of weeding to do in this garden. I mean, look, a lot of it is lush plants, but a lot of it is weeds. Like, you can't even get through this tunnel. It is that much of a jungle, which is cool. We want it to be a jungle, but we've got some family coming over today to help us do some weeding, so there might be a lot of before and after shots. So that's why I'm down here, to get a lot of before shots. So just before we start weeding in that, I've just put some of the bits and pieces on the tool rack. I've been slowly screwing stuff in, because I'm sure we've got like way more tools, but they just go missing. So it'll be good if we get in the habit of putting them back every day, then we won't lose stuff. But I need a lot more screws and a lot more hooks and stuff like that, and then it'll start looking good, especially when I start filling up the other side too. Before, after, before, after. Before, after, before, after. So we have finished our weeding for the day. We had the kids down here. We had an epic time. We didn't get any on camera, so I apologise for that. We just decided to have a family time and get stuff done, get weeding done. We had some fun games. We actually played, we had a bucket each. Every adult had a few kids with them, and basically the most buckets we took out to the compost chickens of weeds wins. And we had ones where you filled up the bucket, the fastest wins, the longest worm won, the longest root won the prize, and heaps of other fun games. We basically bribed them with chocolates to help us to weed. But we got a lot done, and we almost got to the point where we always get to, was this corner down here. So every time we weed as a family in that, we always get to this corner, and it's always the hold up. So definitely within the next few days, gonna smash out this corner and try to get it done so it doesn't get on top of us. And tonight we might just plant out all in here and all down here Deb's gourd plants, but we'll see what happens. Right now we're going to go up, we're going to see what we're going to do with the ostrich pen, because tomorrow I'm going to get materials for that, and I'm going to unload my car from the compost, and we're going to get rid of some of these posts and put them up in the roundabout. But I just want to say a big thank you to Mikau, Hayden and Bex and Josh and all the little minions for this epic day of hard work and epic family time. Thank you. So we're up here at the ostrich pen, and we're just seeing what type of wooden that we need. These posts need a lot of straightening, that's what I see. Hopefully they're not too hard to straighten up. But yeah, we're still thinking about how we're going to do it. I think we're going to go with plywood at the bottom, yeah? And are we going to go another half of plywood? So yeah, we're thinking 1.2, and then half a ply is 600. So it'll be 1.8 meters high with the plywood. And over here, I think it's that side, we've got the door, and then that side we've got the door.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And we do want the door to eventually be sliding over here, so we can kind of move it and then they can get in and we can shut it, kind of thing. But we haven't thought that far ahead yet. We just want to build the actual structure so we know what we're doing. But so we need a couple of sheets of plywood and some 4x2 for the framing. Yeah, well, you can see how many. And then we need some railing for the roof. got our own tin, so we don't need to worry about the tin. And then I think that's it really. We've got everything to hang the gates. Yeah, we need a lot of screws. So after measuring it out roughly, we're getting about 18 lengths of 4.8 4x2 timber and 9 sheets 12mm ply and a lot of screws. And I think yeah, that should do it for the Ostrich Pin. So hopefully I'm going to get that tomorrow. So back at the task at hand, I've got my ute down here and we've got heaps of poles here. We're planning on putting them up by the roundabout because we actually want to mow this area nice with my ride-on lawnmower. So it's going to take a few loads, but all of these are destined for our male goat pig area up there. So we have another whole paddock that we're going to build, but it's not happening until all this is under control. But that's why we've got extra posts right here. So chuck them on my truck. So that's about half of the posts. We've still got another half to get, but I've still got to take timber tomorrow up to the Ostrich Pen so we can get the other half then. Slowly cleaning up the paddock, slowly getting it ready to mow. But for now there's one more thing I want to do, and I'm going to go quickly plant them now. So it's looking very much like a jungle in here. Look at it. All these seedlings I think have pretty much died, but that's okay. These gourds still look semi-alive. Bell peppers, yeah, not too much. I think things aren't getting watered in here. I think that's the problem. But I'm going to attempt to plant these gourds and see if they survive. If they don't, it's all good. It's just extra space. See what happens. So that's about 13 gourd plants. We have got a lot more gourds, but I haven't got any more compost. I'm not planning on buying any more compost. I'm going broke from buying too much compost. But I've told Debs we can plant some more over here. It's actually quite nice soil. It's a bit low, but we're not going to put any more compost. We've got a little bit more work in that corner, but we're going to do that another day. Yeah, so we've got a few gourds left over, but over here I've got some plants that are really dying, and I'm not sure yet where we're going to plant them. I'm thinking maybe to plant them over in the family garden, but they definitely need a good water, and I'm pretty sure they're going root bound down here. But well, they're not going root bound, but these are eggplants and these are cayenne red chilies, so maybe they're just too dry, so they probably need to be in some shade and be watered. Might do that, put them under the shelter and bring them back to life, and then maybe plant them in the family garden. I think that's the plan. So that's where we're going to end the video today, guys. Sorry we didn't get much action today. We had a big day, we had a big adventure, but I didn't catch it on film, so I'm very sorry for that. But tomorrow's another day, and tomorrow we're going to get building. So anyway, I'll catch you guys in the morning, tomorrow morning, once I've got all my wood and that from town, of course. So catch you guys later. Look out.